Thanks so much for watching. I'm Courtney, owner and designer of Wreathandhand. Today we are working on items for my craft fair. So today we are making these super adorable kids Christmas craft packs. I did make these last year, but I made them just a tiny bit different. This idea, just like last year, I was inspired by Crafty Crafts by Deena. I saw her videos here on YouTube, so if you want to see the original where I got this idea from, you can check out her video on her channel. And then I have the one I did last year. It's my only other craft fair video on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I made these adorable little craft packs. So my last craft fair, I used a different kind of gable box. I used the ones from Hobby Lobby, and the difference with those ones were that, one, they were bigger, and they also cost, I think, about $1 each, and they were just like a solid color, like they were all white or cream or something like that. So this year, I was trying to find like Christmas gable boxes, and Hobby Lobby did have some, but I didn't think it was a good deal. Excuse me. I think you only got like 2 or 3 for like a couple dollars, which is better than, you know, the bigger ones that they had, but I needed, you know, quite a few. I needed 24 of them. So I went on handy dandy Amazon and I found these ones. Sorry. So these ones I really liked because they were already decorated. Okay, they were already decorated, and the other boxes I had to, I didn't have to, but I decorated them. Like I added the paper to the outside so that they'd be more Christmassy, and you know, people would be more drawn to them, or the kids, I should say. So, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. That is so gross. But yeah, when I saw these, I really liked that I wouldn't have to decorate them. So they saved me time. The drawback is they are smaller, and I took the chance of, I measured it and tried to see how much smaller they were compared to the ones from last year. And I think they were only like an inch or 2 smaller, which is quite a bit. But I was mindful in that before I bought the crafts I bought. And everything does fit, okay? It does fit. But these were also, I think, I'll give you the final price at the end, but I think these were only like $10. And I got like 24. So it was a really good price point, and you know, they were already decorated. So I'm gonna start with 6 right now. That way you don't have to watch me open, you know, 24 boxes. But I figured I'd do that while I was explaining the box situation. I've never made a craft fair video, so I'm not really sure, you know, the order of it or whatever, but those are the boxes we're using. And then one of the different things that I did, kind of different from what Deena did, is that I believe she did include a list. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. I haven't watched that video for a while, but I'm pretty sure she includes like a label list of what she puts in the pack. So I didn't put like an itemized list, just because, you know, not all kids are able to read yet, or maybe, you know, they're just working on it by themselves, or I don't know. You know what I mean. So instead of doing like a worded, what am I saying here? A worded description of what's included, I just did a printout. So last year, what I did was I cut out each individual picture and put it in each individual bag. And that honestly took quite a bit of time. And this year I was like, let's see, what can I do that's faster? So I just decided to do this big printout. And originally I was gonna glue it to the back. Let me know which one you guys think's better. Do you think I should have glued it to the back, which I was originally gonna do? Or I'm just going to insert it into the box? And my reason for doing that is because the box is cute. Like, I don't want to cover it, but it does fit in the box. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it would have been better to have it on the outside as opposed to on the inside? But yeah, so I have the boxes. I have what's included. And then I also made these tags. They say Kids Christmas Craft Kit. After printing them, I think I wouldn't have done the red on the green. To me, it's kind of hard to read. So I think I might have done just like a white background or something. I don't know. But I made these on Canva. And I just measured out a size that I thought would fit on my box. And then I printed it out at Staples because I'm not going to use all my ink at home. And it only costs like $3 or something. And I printed like a lot of stuff. And then I just used a hole punch. And I'm going to be using this ribbon that I got at Hobby Lobby to just tie a bow on top. And then for the individual bags, last year I had bought in some from like their arts and craft area. And they're not cheap. Okay, they're really not. And I know there's a place on here where you can get bags for cheaper, but I don't know why I didn't do that. I was going to and I didn't, and you know, oopsies. So I went back to Hobby Lobby, okay, and their craft area, like their painting area, they have these ones, but they're $2.79, okay, y'all, $2.79, and I don't think they go on sale. I've never seen them on sale. But then I saw cheaper ones, this is all last year, for 99 cents. So of course, I went back looking for the 99-cent ones. They're self-sealing. Where are they? Where are they? I could not find them. So thankfully, like, they have a baking area, and so I went to the baking area. These were on sale, okay? They were on sale, all right? This, I think, was even a better deal than the other ones because these ones came with 50, all right? These ones came with 50. The other ones were only 25 count, and they came out to like $1.50. So I ended up saving like $3 or $4 or something like that. And then I'll show you, as we're putting them in, I'll show you all the crafts I got. So the bag sizes that I got are 4x6, and they're self-sealing. And then I got a bigger size because some of the crafts are bigger. And then these ones are 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, so the first craft I got are these little reindeers. This one came with 12, so I bought 2 packs of them. So this one I think I can fit in the tiny bag. So make sure you can actually see what I'm doing over here. Should I zoom in? Oh, I can't zoom in. Okay, so you just get your bag and then you separate all the pieces from it. This part can be a little time consuming, just because you want to make sure you have everything. Actually, let me separate it first before I film it. It's real simple. You just get your little bag and you go down your assembly line and you put in one, well, you put in what's needed for it. So like one head, and then this is gonna need 2 eyeballs. And then these little things go on the antlers. So I'm gonna put 2 of those in. And then this also is for the eyeballs. So I'm gonna put 2 of these in. And then the collar, you just need 1. And then 2 antlers. 1 shiny red nose. And 1 Santa hat. So if I didn't put the picture on here, I would have just cut this out and put it into the individual bag. That's what I did last year. So instead, I'm actually gonna flip it the other way. Sure, it doesn't matter, but, and then you just peel off the back. And then I try to get it as small as possible. That way you know, you're saving room in your box. And then you just seal it up. And there you go. You have the little bag of the activity, and then you just put it in the box, just like that. It's super simple. And then, you know, when they're going like, what do I want to make today? They can pull out their little activity list and be like, oh, yes, that's right. I want to make the reindeer. Okay, so I'm going to do that for the rest of them. The next craft that I have are these tiny little dinosaurs. When you're picking out your crafts, just remember that every single little piece has to be popped out. So the majority of these do have adhesive backings, and they have like paper on the back of them, but like the reindeer ears did not have an adhesive backing, so the kids will need glue for that. But just keep in mind, the more tiny little pieces you have, the longer it will take you. So yeah, you don't have to use as many. You can, you know, pick just 3 or 4. But I think I'll give you a final count, but I'm pretty sure I just did 7. I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, this dinosaur one, it's really cute, but it has a ton of little pieces. And not only does it have a lot of little pieces, but there's 3 different versions in this pack. So you have to make sure that you are putting the right pieces with the right dinosaurs. So I'm just gonna pop out all the pieces first and then organize them. And I think I forgot to do it, but I think I'm gonna put a little note on the thing that it only comes with 1. Just because when I printed the picture, I put all 3 of them just because I didn't know, I wasn't gonna be able to fit, like, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't sure how I could put that on there. I guess I could have just made a note or whatever, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep popping these out. Dinosaur one definitely has a lot of little tiny pieces. So if you are considering doing this one, just keep in mind that this one is pretty time consuming to prep. It would have gone faster, however, like popping them out of the paper it came on, they didn't pop out real easily, so it took a little bit longer to try to get it out. And then, yeah, it's just trying to organize them into each one. I'm not sure if I would really recommend getting this one. Like, it is really, really cute. But, you know what they say, time is money. And honestly, this one's is a really long prep time, especially this blue dinosaur one. Like, all the teeny tiny little lights are on that one. And then also, you just want to make sure that, you know, the parents or the guardians or whoever is buying it for the kids, they know that there are tiny pieces in there, because, you know, they could be choking hazards, and, you know, hopefully the kids are being supervised with this, or the parents, you know, check it out first. But yeah, just make sure, you know, you keep that in mind as well. But last year, these went over really well at my craft fair. Like, the kids loved them. And, you know, these are really fun because if the kids are on Christmas break, winter break, or if it's, you know, if you're trying to wrap gifts or just trying to make dinner, like this keeps them, you know, occupied. You could just do like one a day or something, or you could just send them off to grandma's or whatever. And, you know, with their little kids pack. One of these though is for my daughter. I wasn't gonna make one for her. I was just gonna do, well, you know what, I'm lying. I knew it. I knew in the back of my head. I was like, I know she's gonna want one. I know it. And then like when she saw it and she's like, is one of these for me? It's like, of course. So, you know, that just goes to show like kids do love these. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going at it with these, and I think I'm going to, let me show you an up close. So all right, so for these tiny dinosaurs with all the lights, I just put them in piles, and I'm just gonna put them in the bag like that. I think that's easier. And then, you know, I forgot the darn little snowballs on the scarves, but that's fine. The little bag's open easily, so I'm gonna go ahead and add those. The next craft that I have are these Santas. Hopefully these ones don't have too many little pieces, but I'm gonna go ahead and separate these ones now. So the next items I have are these bookmarks. I'm just gonna add one in. I forgot to mention what size bag I was using for each one, so I'll be sure to leave that in the description for you guys. The next ones I have are these little ornaments that they can color, and it comes with a string. So I'm gonna be putting them in one of the little plastic baggies. And then I also got these little, there's like sticker scenes, I want to say. So each one will come with one of these. And then again, this one's kind of like the dinosaurs. Each one, a few of them are going to be different, but it came with this one. And this one was from Hobby Lobby also. I know I'd seen some similar to this on Amazon, and I had actually ordered some different ones, but they were too big for the box. But that's okay. I saw these and I thought, oh my gosh, they're just so adorable. So again, I'm gonna add these to the bags. I changed my mind. I'm just my own biggest time waster. I decided not to put them in the little clear plastic bags. So after I put them all in the clear plastic bags, I decided or I realized that that's a complete utter waste of a plastic bag, because I could have just tied the string on there. So I went back, took them all out of the bag, and put the string on it. So if you do that, hopefully you learn from my mistake. The next craft I have are these gingerbread houses. Again, these ones have a lot of little pieces, so I'll be here taking out a million little pieces. The next one is these gingerbread ornaments. I'm gonna go ahead and add those into an individual bag. The next one I'm adding are these little snowmen, and when you're making these, when you're prepping them, you just gotta make sure you're paying attention to the design, because there's two different designs and you know they have different things, so just make sure that when you are putting them in there that you're putting the right piece. We are on to the last one. All they are is these plain ornaments. I got a Christmas tree and then like a regular ornament shape, and then I just got stickers to go in them, so I'm just gonna divide them up evenly and then put them in the bags. I finished putting all of the activities into the box. So now what I'm doing is I'm getting the label and I'm just crossing out the ones that were not included. That way, you know, the kids know which one. I mean, I'm sure it's easy to figure out, but I think it will just be easier for the kids to be like, oh, that's the one I'm looking for right away. So I'm just marking them and then putting them in here. And then after that, I'm going to be adding a bow and a ribbon around it. These are so cute. My daughter was already in here eyeballing them, asking if she could have it. So she's got to wait a little bit. So once that's how it looks, I'm just gonna put that on the inside. I'm also just verifying that everything is actually in the box as well, and I didn't miscount something. It is a little bit snug. Some of the boxes or some of the bags that I got, I definitely could have used smaller ones. I don't know why I bought so many large ones as opposed to not like more smaller ones, but it's fine. I made it work, but I think the box would have been like, it wouldn't have been so up high if I had just used mostly smaller bags, but I wasn't gonna go out and buy more bags just so they could, you know, fit in the box better. So I'm gonna tie a bow real quick. Here it is with the bow on it. The last touch that I'm going to be adding is just a snowflake embellishment. These are stickers, but I don't want to use the sticky part because it's I only need the center part to be glued down, and if I undo the sticky part, then the sticker's gonna be sticky everywhere. So I'm just gonna hot glue it, and then that will be that. So I'm gonna, I guess, I don't know, should I show every item I put in the little baggies? Yeah, I think we'll do that. So this one's gonna be my daughter's. I'm gonna have this one as the display so that they could see what's in it. So every single one of them got one of these. They got one ornament. Some of them are a different color. They got a Christmas tree, and then they all have a ton of stickers and the other ones, but I miscounted, and thankfully I was going to just give one to my daughter because I would have literally have had to have undone like all of them, and they have at least 20 stickers in the other ones. So yeah, but the other ones have a ton of other stickers in it. And then each one has a dinosaur. There's 3 different versions. And then each one has a snowman. There's 2 different versions of these. This is one where it could have been in a smaller bag, and this is what I mean, where it has like that extra space in it. But whatever, just leave a note for next year. Each one has a gingerbread house. This one I used a bigger bag for. A doggy scene setter. This one had 4 variations, I believe. So it came with a sticker back. Each one has a Santa Claus. See, these little bags are perfect. I definitely recommend. I'll be sure to include the smaller bag size for the items. That way, if you do go and buy these, you know which size bag. Again, each one has a gingerbread. There's 2 different versions of these. This one has the best one on it. This one could have gone in a smaller bag also. Each one has a color ornament, a color bookmark, and then each one, it's so cute, each one has a little reindeer. And then I just put the tag in my daughter's because, you know, whatever. And then each one has this in it. And the finished product looks like this. So here's one. I used different ribbons on them because why not? So this one has a snowman. And then this one has like a candy cane ribbon. And then I also got like a tree ribbon. I'm gonna go ahead and break down the cost right now. So here is the price breakdown. Hopefully I did the math correctly, but this was the cost of every item, and then I broke it down for what each box costs. So they're basically cents that they each cost. So each box cost about $2 each. So I think I sold these, I believe, for $12 last year also. So I think I'm gonna sell them for $12 each again this year. So yeah, there you have it. Here's a final look at all of them. Woohoo! I got them all done. Thank you all so much for watching, and please, 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 if you watched this whole video, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, why are you watching? Like, really, subscribe to my videos. It helps me out. Like this video, leave comments what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.